Morning everybody, welcome to this new video. Today's video is a story. Yes, it's another story, and I know some people love them and some people don't find them as useful. So if you're one of the people who doesn't find it all that useful, you can switch off now. If on the other hand, you do find them useful, I'd invite you to bring your imagination into this story. Today, I'd like you to really think carefully about how you've been taught. Who are the people who've shown you the way over your life? It might be different people in different seasons of life, but there are many people who've spoken into our lives and shown us how to see things. They've taught us things. So I invite you to close your eyes and listen to this story, The Teachers. I met him on the train, and before long, I felt like I'd known him forever, and I felt I could trust him. He was in education, learning for life, he called it. I said I was interested in education too, so he invited me to come with him to where he taught and where he learned. It was off the main road near the fire station, and it didn't look like a school at all. You walked in the door of a second-hand shop, and going to the back, you came to a big room with a lot of people in it. And we stood and we looked around. In the corner was an old man with a white stick. And beside him sat a little girl reading him the newspaper. "It's so nice to see children helping the blind," I said. "Oh," he replied, "he's actually teaching her how to see." Across the floor, in the direction of the toilets, came a wheelchair, and sat in the wheelchair was a boy of about 18, and a boy of around the same age was pushing him. "It's great when friends help each other out," I said. "Yes," he replied, "the boy in the chair is teaching the other how to walk." An old lady lay in a bed at the bottom of the room, and she was covered in open sores. A woman, much her junior, was dressing her wounds. "Is she a nurse?" I asked. "Yes," he replied. "The old lady is a nurse. She's teaching the other how to care." Seated round a table were a group of young couples. A doctor in a white coat was talking to them about childbirth, and he spoke slowly and used sign language with his hands. "I think it's only fair that deaf people should know about these things," I said. "But they do know about these things," my friend replied. "They're teaching the doctor how to listen." And then I saw a woman on a respirator breathing slowly. These were her last breaths, and around her were her friends, and they were soothing her brow and holding her hand. "It's not good to die alone," I said. "That's right," he replied, "but she's not dying alone. She is teaching the others how to live." Confused and not knowing what to say, I suggested we sit down. After a while, I felt I could speak. "Seeing all this," I said, "I want to pray. I want to thank God that I have all my faculties. I now realise how much I can do to help other people." And before I could say any more, he looked me straight in the face and said, "I don't want to upset your devotional life, but I hope you will also pray to know your own need. And I hope you'll never be afraid to be touched by the needy." The Teachers. So maybe today you can think about the ways you've learned how to do things, the people who've shown you the way. Have a really good day. God bless and take care.